Hello everyone, welcome to PETROGATE PYQ series you can see, and today we are going to discuss the questions from the petroleum exploration which has been asked in GATE 2017. Okay, तो petroleum exploration से जो भी क्वेश्चन GATE 2017 में पूछे गए थे वो हम लोग यहाँ पे डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. Okay, so you can see the three questions that has been asked in this year from the petroleum exploration. तीन क्वेश्चन पूछे गए थे यहाँ पे और वो हम लोग यहाँ पे डिस्कस करने वाले हैं. ठीक है, तो now you can see the question number 1. Which of these is must of petroleum generation and accumulation? Okay, so यहाँ पे कुछ ऑप्शन गिवन है. There is a given some option and he is asking कि which of these, इनमें से क्या चीजें मुझे required है. Which of these is required or must for petroleum generation and the petroleum accumulation? Okay, so petroleum exploration और generation के लिए मुझे इनमें से क्या चीजें required हैं वो मुझे इनमें से टिक करना है. Okay, simple. So let's see what is the main thing that we required to generate the petroleum first. Okay, now let's see the option. What are the option is given? The option is, you can see the first option is given is source rock. Okay, source rock I know very well. मुझे पता है source rock क्या है. Source rock is a fine grain organic rich sedimentary rock है. It means this rock is made of fine grain. ये एक छोटे grain से मिलके बना है. Plus what? Plus it's organic rich sedimentary rock means this rock has lot of organic material. I think this rock फिर ये क्या होगा कि ये rock organic generation के लिए शायद सही है क्योंकि इसमें ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल अच्छा खासा अमाउंट में है. ओके, इट मींस ऑर्गेनिक रिच सेडिमेंट्री रॉक मींस दिस रॉक हैज लॉट ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ ऑर्गेनिक कंटेंट, सो इट मींस दिस कैन प्रोड्यूस और दिस कैन जनरेट योर ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल. आई थिंक हाइड्रोकार्बन, ऑयल एंड गैस. सो मुझे लगता है कि ये सोर्स रॉक जरूरी है ऑयल जनरेशन के लिए, है ना. हालांकि मैं यहाँ पे बात कर रहा हूँ ऐसे कि जैसे आपको कुछ भी नहीं पता. इनफैक्ट सभी स्टूडेंट को ये पता है कि सोर्स रॉक इज यूजफुल टू जनरेट द हाइड्रोकार्बन और यू गेट टू लाइक प्रोड्यूस द हाइड्रोकार्बन. ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो लेकिन फिर भी मैं बात कर लेता हूं. और ये सेडिमेंट्री रॉक भी है, नो प्रॉब्लम. सो टू अटेम्प्टिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन आई वांट टू टेल यू, आई वांट टू शो यू दिस पर्टिकुलर लाइक पिक्चर. ओके, सो यू कैन से दिस इज सोर्स रॉक. सोर्स रॉक इंडिकेटिंग दिस इज द सोर्स ऑफ समथिंग. ओके, एंड दिस इज द ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल देयर आल्सो विल बी देयर. सो ऑर्गेनिक मटेरियल विल इन द कैटाजेनेसिस स्टेज प्रोड्यूस योर ऑयल एंड गैसेस. ओके, ऑयल एंड गैसेस, एंड दिस ऑयल और गैसेस विल migrating my dear, migrating. Okay, so it means for petroleum generation definitely source rock I need. Okay, so it me which of these is must for, so I think source rock is the right option. Okay, no problem. Now let's see the next option, that is a porous reservoir rock. So okay, so I have discussed, I have seen the petroleum generating, which is the option is correct for the petroleum generating. Now I have to see which is the correct option for accumulation also. ओके, सो एक्यूमुलेशन विल बी व्हाट. एक्यूमुलेशन का मतलब क्या है कि कोई चीज वहां पे आए, और आए तो जरूर, और जाए ना तो दैट कैन बी एक्यूमुलेशन. ओके, दैट कैन बी योर स्टोरेज. अगर कोई चीज आपके पास आती है और वो झट से निकल भी जाती है तो वो स्टोरेज नहीं बोलूंगा मैं, वो तो निकल जाएगी. तो इट मीन्स आई नीड सम काइंड ऑफ रॉक विच इज यूज टू एक्यूमुलेट योर हाइड्रोकार्बन, एंड दिस इज द पॉसिबल इन योर रिजर्वोयर rock. Reservoir rock means which has good porosity, means that can store lot of hydrocarbon or lot of amount of like oil and gas, and that has a good permeability. Okay, so now you will see from the source rock your hydrocarbon is migrating from source rock to reservoir rock, and this migration also a different kind of topic that is also important for you, and most of the time also you will see the questions from the migration topic. Okay, and migration topic we have discussed in our completely lecture series. Okay, so now you will see the question option number 2, porous reservoir rock is used for I think accumulation. मुझे इतना तो लग रहा है. Okay, so I am thinking that कि the accumulation is can be because of this porous reservoir rock. Okay, so it means reservoir means which is store something. Reservoir means storing something. Okay, and this storage will be efficiently when your a impermeable rock will be there. Impermeable rock will be there means, sir, I am not getting. Means your hydrocarbon is accumulating, and after some time it will be expelled in another location, it will be released in another location, it will be migrated in another location. So but I want accumulation can be possible कि जो भी यहाँ पे ऑयल आएगा अब वो बाहर नहीं जाएगा, वो एक स्टोर हो जाएगा, वो एक ट्रैप में आ जाएगा, वो एक स्टॉक हो जाएगा. ठीक है, तो इट मीन्स योर accumulation can be possible when your porous reservoir rock you are having. Plus plus impermeable rock also having, means boundary impermeable rock also having. Okay, it means ये है कि अगर आपका एक छत पे टैंक रखा हुआ है और यहाँ पे आपने ये एक ऑयल इसमें वाटर आपने फिल कर दिया, सो दिस इज ऑल्सो स्टोरेज टैंक, बट दैट शुड बी प्रॉपर आइसोलेट. ऐसा ना हो कि यहाँ पे होल हो रखा है और ये वाटर निकल जाए. ओके, तो मुझे एक इम्परमेबल भी चाहिए, मुझे एक इम्परमेबल भी चाहिए, सो दैट योर फर्दर माइग्रेशन ऑफ योर accumulated hydrocarbon will be stopped. Okay, so I think these are the right option, these are the things that I need for petroleum generation plus for petroleum accumulation. So it means the right option will be all of above. Okay, the right option will be, you can see, all of above. Okay, so I think you got it. Now let's see the next question, my dear. This is the next question that has been asked in 2017 from the petroleum exploration, and the question is very simple. Which of these is not a sedimentary rock? मतलब I am not getting कि sedimentary rock तो आपको पता है मान लो, और इनमें से कौन से ऐसे rock नहीं है जो sedimentary rock नहीं है, इनमें से कौन से ऐसे rock है जो sedimentary rock नहीं है. So मुझे पता है, and I know very well, and the question is that the question which is the rock is not a sedimentary rock. Okay, so I know very well कि what is your igneous rock, what is your like sedimentary and metamorphic rock, and how these are rock is formed from each other. Okay, means igneous rock we can be converted into the sedimentary rock can be converted into the like metamorphic, and metamorphic also can be converted into the against igneous. So the like transformation of these rock is continuously. Okay, so you know very well this is called a rock cycle. Okay, rock cycle we have also discussed in our lecture series, no problem na. चलिए, so now the thing is that sir I want to know, and I told you many time in my lecture series कि you have to remember number of type of rocks, you have to remember number of type of rocks like igneous, like sedimentary, like metamorphic. Okay, the common names of general, like these are the, like suppose I told you, I'm not telling you कि igneous rock there is a number of igneous rock like 50 60 and you have to remember all the names, no, but the common igneous rock names you must remember, common sedimentary rock name you must learn, you have to remember, and common metamorphic rock name also you have to remember. Okay, because generally the question can be asked like this. Okay, and I also discussed in my lecture series कि there if I classify igneous rock, so I can classify intrusive and extrusive, no problem. I also discussed in our lecture series कि if I'm classifying the sedimentary rock into the clastic and non-clastic, that is very important in terms of GATE, because in syllabus if you will see, so there will be mentioned clastic and non-clastic classification of sedimentary rock. Okay, so this part also we have discussed. Okay, classification. Metamorphic also we have classified into two parts. Okay, but we are not going to discuss that because the question is very simple here कि not sedimentary rock. Okay, so I know the simple question, I know the simple name of the sedimentary rock. You can see sandstone is the sedimentary rock. Yes, this is the sedimentary rock. There is a shale is sedimentary rock or not? Yes, sedimentary rock. I told you the shale is what? Source rock. In the last question we have discussed source rock is what? Organic rich fine sedimentary rock. So that is shale is also source rock, my dear. Shale is also source rock. So if source rock is shale and source rock definition you will see the sedimentary rock of fine grain organic rich. So it means this is your this is your sedimentary rock. Okay, no problem. So it means shale is also sedimentary rock. Okay, next carbonate rock. Yes, carbonate also sedimentary rock. Carbonate rock can be two types like limestone and dolomite. All that classification properly we have discussed in the lecture series, no problem. And it means what is the right answer? Sir, this is also sedimentary, this is also sedimentary, this is also sedimentary, means this one, and carbonate means limestone, this is also sedimentary. So these are the rock of sedimentary rock, my dear. So which rock is not sedimentary rock? Sir, all the rock is sedimentary. So it means none of the above is the right option. Okay, it means none of the above is the right option. Okay, so I think you got it, this question, very simple. Okay, no problem. Next question we are going to discuss. Next question is based on what we have telling you in the last PPT, in the previous PPT, means clastic or non-clastic classification of sedimentary rock. Okay, my dear. So I will tell you the basic and brief a beautiful concept on classification of sedimentary rock. I will telling you. So simply just think about that कि sedimentary rock बनता कैसे है, how the sedimentary rock is formed. No problem, I'm telling you here. Sedimentary rock will form when this is suppose your outcrops, okay, outcrops made of like any other rock, either metamorphic, okay, I'm telling you either metamorphic outcrop rock is there, either your igneous rock, okay, igneous rock, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है, यहाँ पे वेदरिंग और ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होता है, सॉरी यहाँ पे वेदरिंग होता है, मतलब भी वेदर्ड एजेंट आते हैं और वो इस रॉक को ब्रेक सेडिमेंट पार्ट में तोड़ना चाहते हैं, ठीक है, इनफैक्ट तोड़ते हैं, उन पे फोर्स लगाते हैं. वाटर आया, उसने इस पे कुछ फोर्स लगाया, उसने कुछ पार्टिकल्स तोड़ दिए. एयर्स आई, एयर्स तो कंटिन्यूसली आ ही रही है, रात दिन आ रही है. सो द एयर्स इज ऑल्सो मेकिंग सम अफेक्ट इन दिस पर्टिकुलर आउटक्रॉप्स. सो इससे क्या होगा कि ग्रेन्स विल ब्रेकिंग आउट. सो these breaking sediments will be transferred, listen me carefully, will be transferred and you can say accumulated in any particular location. This is the accumulation of this particular or deposition of this particular grains, okay, or sediments. So this process is continuously going on, like बहुत सालों तक ये continuously चलता रहा है. तो मुझे क्या पता चल रहा है, ये layers is depositing, इस layers is depositing, okay, this is called a sedimentary rock. Now the question is that sir, कि what about the erosion, sir? What about the erosion? You have tell me कि sir weathering will be there and transportation will be there and now deposition will be there, and this three process makes sedimentary rock from the sediments. Okay, no problem. Sir, what about the erosion? Erosion तो यहाँ पे कहीं आया ही नहीं है. Erosion means my dear, your weathering plus transportation is called your erosion. Okay, if I'm telling you that there will be erosion, it means particle has been weathered or breaking from the rocks and transfer also. That process or combined process is called erosion. And if I'm telling you weathering means the rock particle is your breaking from the rock and that is fall down or the same location. That is no transfer here and there. That is not the fall down same location. That is your weathering. If I combine weathering and transportation, that is called your erosion. No problem. Okay, no problem. So now this is not my topic here. The topic is that, sir, non-clastic and clastic kind of. Okay, now listen. So what happens, sir, if there is a weathering process, okay, this is your transportation process and this is your accumulation process, then you will see it's your sedimentary rock. Okay, this is I am telling you plus. This is I am writing here plus, no problem. Now clastic and non-clastic classification is just because of weathering process is what kind of the weathering process you are having, what kind of the weathering process there will be. Okay, if the weathering, listen me carefully, if the weathering is your physical weathering or mechanical weathering, okay, so then if the weathering process is because of mechanical, then the sediment will just transfer and accumulation process will be there, then the rock will called is your clastic rock. Okay, now you can see, now the next point is that, sir, sir, when your rock is breaking because of chemical weathering, then transportation accumulation will take place and then the sedimentary, whatever the sedimentary rock will form, that is called non-clastic. Okay, non-clastic. So now the thing is that, sir, कि क्लास्टिक मीन्स जस्ट ब्रेक होना, चीजें तो तोड़ना, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे ये जो वेदरिंग हुई है ये मैकेनिकल वेदरिंग हुई है एंड मैकेनिकल वेदरिंग से जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन होने के बाद जो मेरी रोक बनी है, लेयर बाय लेयर डिपॉजिट हुई है, वो जो रोक मेरी टूटी है वो टूटना मेरा चेंज हुआ है, बस बाकी चीजें सेम है. रोक को टूटना मैकेनिकल वेदरिंग से अगर हुआ है तो द रोक जो भी उससे बनने वाला है वो क्लास्टिक रोक बनेगा, और जो मेरी रोक टूटी है या उसमें मिनरल में कोई चेंजेस आए हैं या टूटी है उससे अगर वो केमिकल वेदरिंग से टूटी है तो जो मेरी रोक बनेगी इस बार वो मेरी नॉन क्लास्टिक होगी. बाकी के सेम प्रोसेस विल बी सेम लाइक ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड एक्युमुलेशन, ओनली द चेंजेस विल बी इन दिस पर्टिकुलर. ओके, सो नाउ यू कैन सी आई एम गिविंग यू द क्लासिफिकेशन. लिसन माय डियर, आई एम गिविंग द ब्रीफ क्लासिफिकेशन, सर, कि which rock is comes into the category of clastic rock and which rock is comes into the category of non-clastic rock. Okay, no problem. So now you will see rock will break Rock can be broken by the two parts and two different process, either mechanical weathering or either chemical weathering. Mechanical weathering means detritus means एक पीस में टुकड़े हो जाना, ठीक है. And chemical weathering means your mineral is changing from one mineral to another, or you can say your mineral is changing or from one primary mineral to secondary mineral and dissolving kind of thing. Means everything just because of chemical reaction kind of things. Okay, so now rock can be break by the chemical and mechanical weathering, and uske baad transportation and accumulation process will be there, and then the rock will form. If the weathering is this, then the rock will called your clastic. Listen me carefully. Then the rock will called your clastic rock. Whatever the rock will form after the mechanical weathering, and whatever the rock you will get after the chemical weathering, that is your called non-clastic rock. No problem. Okay, so I am giving the classification. In fact, in my lecture series I have discussed this particular thing in detail. So now I am giving a simple brief classification, my dear. You can see the brief classification. Okay, generally sedimentary rock can be categorized into two parts. First one is clastic and the second one is non-clastic. And non-clastic I am writing here. Okay, non-clastic I am writing here. Okay, no problem, sir, no problem. So clastic rock can be example of sandstone, conglomerate, breccia, shale or mudstone. These are the examples you must remember. Okay, you have to learn. Next point, sir, what about the clastic rock? Clastic rock is can be classified into two parts. First part is the chemical weathering. Sorry, first part is the chemical rock and the second part is the organic rock. Okay, no problem. No problem. So first part is a chemical, second part is a organic. So non-clastic can be classified into two parts, or chemical and organic. No problem. And chemical also can be a two part. First one is evaporite and the second one is carbonate. Okay. And organic is as it is organic I am writing. This is your organic. So you can see number of questions can be generated from this particular table. Okay. He can ask what are the example of non-clastic rock. The option is the chemical rock, which is like chemical rocks, or the first one is organic rock. Okay, and the third one is sandstone. So you will see this option will write. MSQ question kind of you will see. Okay, so now the thing is that this table you have to remember. Okay, if I am talking about the evaporite rock, is that sir, when there is water and there will be sand, you can say at NaCl particle is dissolved, and when the water is evaporate, so NaCl particle will deposit. So this is what this is your halite kind of rock, and you can say rock salt. Okay, if the chemical leaching kind of process, then you will see limestone, dolomite will be there. Okay, limestone and dolomite will be there, and these rock, or you can say the carbonate rock. Okay, carbonate rock, because in both rock you will see carbonate mineral. Okay, in carbonate mineral, but the formula very different, but both are the carbonate minerals. You will see in limestone and dolomite. Organic material, organic rock means coal or lignite. Coal, in fact, lignite is also a part of coal, and you can say the example of organic rock is coal. So someone can ask from you, कि coal is sedimentary rock or not? Yes, my dear, coal is sedimentary rock, and coal is also a clastic rock or non-clastic rock. Coal is a non-clastic rock, and coal is a chemical non-clastic rock or organic clastic non-clastic rock. Coal is a organic non-clastic rock. So you can see the number of questions can generate from this particular table. Okay, so now we will see this particular question. So question is that sandstone, I want to match sandstone is which rock and which rock is non-clastic. Sandstone is a clastic rock. It means P goes to 1. P goes to 1. Limestone is a non-clastic rock, because limestone is the example of chemical non-clastic rock. Okay, no problem. So it goes to the second. It goes to the second. So यहाँ पे next option is that shale. Shale is what? Shale you can say clastic. Shale is a clastic, means it goes to the first. It goes to the first. Gypsum is what? Gypsum. This one, it means chemical. Chemical means non-clastic. It means it goes to to the second. Okay, no problem. So now match the following. You can see means P goes to 1. Either this is the right option, either this is the right option. No problem. And the limestone goes to means Q goes to second, Q goes to second. This is the right option. I think this is the right option. This is not the right. Okay. In fact, match the following में तो ये भी होता है कि अगर आपको एक दो ऑप्शन मिल गए हैं तो आप लोग अंदाजा लगा सकते हो. That's why अब मैंने ये नोटिस किया है कि मैच द फॉलोइंग किसी का भी गलत नहीं होता. किसी का भी गलत मतलब मेरे उससे है कि मोस्ट ऑफ द बच्चों का सही ही होता है. इनफैक्ट किसी बच्चे का तो गलत होगा ही होगा, बट यू विल सी कि मैक्सिमम बच्चों का ये सही हो जाता है क्योंकि उसको एक दो भी पता होता है तो ही कैन एडजस्ट. नो प्रॉब्लम. ओके, सो नाउ दिस इज द राइट आंसर. ओके, यू कैन सी दिस इज द राइट आंसर, मीन सी इज द राइट ऑप्शन. ओके, these three questions which has been asked in 2017 from the petroleum exploration, these are the three questions. यही तीन क्वेश्चन थे. उसके बाद यहाँ पे पेट्रोलियम एक्सप्लोरेशन में तीन क्वेश्चन से ज्यादा वहां पे नहीं आए थे. इनफैक्ट तीन क्वेश्चन आ गए थे, यही एक बहुत बड़ी बात है. ठीक है. और यू विल सी कि द क्वेश्चन वट एवर यू आर गेटिंग फ्रॉम द लाइक इन योर गेट. Okay, that is very simple, not very typical kind of question generally asked. Okay, so this is all about today, and from the next class, from the next lecture, next PYQ series, we will see the questions from the exploration which asked in 2018 or I think 2019, or I think 2018 there is no question from the petroleum exploration, so we will see the next series means 2019. Okay, so this is all about today. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.